Philadelphia 76ers. At shooting guard, Seth Curry. And now the starting lineup for your Orlando Magic.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Look at the 76ers starting group. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the point. Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
No good from Simmons.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Curry against Fultz. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Harris kicks to Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. We talked about his plan to try and take Tobias Harris out of the equation on offense. Coach told me Harris can attack you in so many ways on offense. The way to counteract that is to give him multiple looks on defense. So we'll rotate a handful of guys on him tonight. We'll see how that plays out. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on. That's criminal.
Here's Suggs. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Curry can't get it to go. Orlando, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A nice shot by Okeke. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Isaac with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. And finished off by Carter.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
His second personal foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Magic. Gary Harris comes in for Okeke.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Fultz. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Now here's Simmons. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in.
Orlando.
And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
Team foul.
And a one-man wrecking crew
At the
in
line for the
transition.
Sixers,
Excellent at driving the ball in the half court.
Taking two
Once he
shots.
gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now here's Anthony. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Anthony after Ben Simmons' miss. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They're D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Simmons. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Andre Drummond, 4th.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers were really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. It's an 18-point game. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Anthony.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Anthony. Ross in the corner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
To the middle. And that one's good. Wagner.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Korkmaz. That's tipped.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
And that's it for the first quarter of what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Magic.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve.
Coming into this year.
Now he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
Tyrese Maxey.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
Suggs out there with Fultz. Then there's Carter. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Okeke in at the 4 spot. Fultz is out there for Orlando. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that in game 1. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons comes in for Maxey. Suggs passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
The 9-foot standing reach. Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Passes it to Curry. In the corner, it's Harris. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, the first overall pick of the 2017 draft, Markelle Fultz, really struggled with Philadelphia. He only played 33 games over his first 2 seasons in the city of brotherly love.
On the wing, Harris. Goes up the baseline. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And that one is good from Suggs. And talking about Fultz, That February 2019 trade sending him Clark to Orlando seemed to give Markelle new life.
I agree with you, Kevin. It was good to see him get a fresh start. He actually played in 72 of 73 games that season for the Magic and averaged 12 points and 5 assists. Best of all, he looked like he was enjoying basketball. That was a great sight to see.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Here's Embiid, and nothing is falling for him right now. Orlando, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Good work there as it goes. Suggs has got 18 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here's Fultz. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be the game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Lopez, he's checked in for Orlando. Ross comes in for Okeke. Philadelphia also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And it's Korkmaz in for Ben Simmons.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Korkmaz. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Here's Lopez, buries the easy one. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jalen Suggs taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. The 76ers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Embiid. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
It's good.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Down low, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Harris comes in for Markelle Fultz. And Anthony's subbed in for Suggs.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Back to Harris. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey, folks, thanks. They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit...
All right, and now let's talk. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the one.
Boy, when he's going to the rack, he has his height set on jamming it down. Tenacious throwdown by Fultz.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
Now here's Simmons. He's guarded close, and the shot goes down. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Suggs in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here's Green outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Suggs kicks to Carter. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Carter's got 8.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Hampton, he's checked in for Fultz. Then for the 76ers, Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Danny Green. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. And no good that time.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for him.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Looking ahead to their next and playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And a chance to check out the stats for Simmons. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 14 points a game. 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Isaac, and it's Ross in for Suggs. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Joel Embiid is checked in for Harris.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris comes in for Drummond. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Harris finds Curry. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Embiid's got 10 points in the game. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Here's Harris. Orlando grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Simmons. Another shot. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Orlando with the ball. Here's Harris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Here's Curry. They get the rebound. Embiid. Yep, it counts.
Force and intensity. That's what Joel Embiid brings to the glass.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Wendell Carter. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Anthony down low. Simmons is there. Count it.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Orlando, able to put on a
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team.
You got to play together. You got to share.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Orlando, they've got Terrence Ross. He's out there with Hampton. Robin Lopez out there with Wagner. And it's Okeke in at the 4.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Milton, drives to the hoop, and it's good, 2 points. Milton's got his first points in this one.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Well, we know that T. Ross can get it going. Part of the 50-plus club in terms of scoring the basketball.
Here's Maxey. Drummond trying to get himself free. No good with the layup. The Magic have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
No good on the quick three.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Hampton, and good that time.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. The Magic have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Pass to Lopez. Going inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Hampton. He's tightly guarded. Ross with it. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Fans, you're 4 of 7.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Suggs.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Now the pass to Wagner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 6th assist on the night.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Suggs.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Embiid, and it's off the back rim. No good. Now Anthony. Lopez outside. Back to Anthony. Driving inside. Count that one.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Timeout, Philadelphia. Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 76ers substitution.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.